Hi everyone, this is Deanna Sittner, and this is my final presentation for MIT 822. I decided to make this as a slideshow basically so that I could remember all of the fantastic tools that I learned in this class and want to be able to remember how to use and in what way I'd like to use them. So I'm going to run through pretty quick, since I did do most of the tools. I'll run through real quick and kind of share what those were. There are a variety, of course, of interactive web-based tools. The first one being the GIF, which I think is a quick and fun way for the kids to make something to introduce themselves at the beginning of the year, and then maybe use as a digital signature. Video creation, I've used quite a bit already, but have found some great different opportunities, ways to make videos. I have used this many ways in the past, but one thing that I do is have my kids make a video after a tech unit that we do, and then they use that presentation of Google Slides to then teach their parents about internet safety. So this is something that I already use, but will continue to use a lot in the future. Hypermedia and hypertext, of course, being the topic of our class, I went ahead and just threw in some hyperlinks here, so I would remember exactly what those words were, and then, of course, what I can use those for. 3D being another tool, mostly I had just used in the way of teaching math and in geometry for the shapes, but I definitely saw a lot of possibilities for ways that I could use this in the classroom. Augmented reality is something else that was pretty new to me that I really enjoyed. And then as an added bonus, I found Book Creator, which I used to make this assignment and loved and have already used with my kiddos in the classroom. Augmented reality, I feel like, is something that we'll use a lot in the future. And one way I listed here was that I'd like to have my kids take a virtual tour of my classroom at the beginning of the school year. So that's my goal, to get that implemented for next year. 360 video, I think, would be an excellent way for kids to experience some of the different things that we talk about, whether it's in a story or through an assignment that we're doing. In this case, I chose to have the kids use or pick a 360 video as a setting for a story. So a way to really immerse themselves in a setting and then use that to write about. Google Earth, I think, is going to be an incredible tool. I took this one and had my kids, I made an assignment in Google Classroom and had them go through, find a place, research it, and then use that to write a research paper. So I love the way it also incorporates 3D and 360 video now. And then, of course, I've got some links and my tutorial video here, so that will help me remember. Coding is the last one that we talked about, and this was completely new to me. I would really like to have my kids just do maybe some basics of code just to get introduced to it, and have had a discussion with my tech teacher in our building about possibly introducing that there in tech class, and maybe just getting some basic ideas of how to use code. So I took my favorite program that I found and linked it here so I could remember that. I've learned a lot in this class and had an opportunity to use many great tools and have enjoyed working with everybody in doing that. Thanks.